Welcome back. Thanks a lot for staying with us. We're getting some big updates coming in from Maharashtra now. We're now understanding that the Maharashtra Cabinet expansion is likely tomorrow. Remember, this is the new government under Eknath Shinde as the Chief Minister and Devendra Fadnavis as the Deputy Chief Minister. Now what we're understanding, and this is by the means of what sources are telling CNN News 18, that the Maharashtra Cabinet expansion is likely tomorrow. Remember, there has been a fair share of criticism against the new Maharashtra government as well for the delay that has been caused as far as an expansion of the cabinet is concerned. Because if we go back, the first decision meeting that we'd seen by the cabinet, it actually had just two people, which was the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister. So under the new government of Eknath Shinde with Devendra Fadnavis as the Deputy Chief Minister, now we're understanding that the Maharashtra Cabinet expansion is likely tomorrow. This, of course, at a time is what we're picking up by the means of sources. We'll try connecting with my colleague Vinaya Deshpande to really understand what really is happening and if we do really have any confirmation as far as this expansion is concerned. But remember, there is a new government in Maharashtra after the rebellion that we'd seen from Eknath Shinde, who broke away from the Shiv Sena, from the Uddhav Thackeray camp, took a lot of MLAs under him, and then it resulted into the fall of the Thackerays. Uddhav Thackeray stepped down as the Chief Minister. Then you had Eknath Shinde, who was a rebel man, and with the support of the MLAs that he had, he became the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra. And then you had Devendra Fadnavis, as far as the BJP is concerned, as the Deputy Chief Minister. My colleague Vinaya Deshpande is now joining us with more details. Vinaya, as I said, there has been a fair share of criticism from the opposition as far as why there has been delay as far as this cabinet and cabinet expansion is concerned. Do we now have a confirmation that yes, this cabinet expansion will take place tomorrow?
Well, it's a natural corollary, in fact, though it is only source-based as of now. Our sources have clearly indicated, in fact, some of the people who will be sworn in tomorrow into the cabinet have already started their journey towards Mumbai. They have spoken off record. They have confirmed that tomorrow is the big day finally, and that cabinet expansion will definitely take place tomorrow. Raj Bhavan sources indicate that it may happen at Raj Bhavan at Darbar Hall tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning. Raj Bhavan has been asked to be booked from 11 a.m. onwards till around 4 p.m. The Darbar Hall has been requested to be booked. Most importantly, this will finally pave way for the monsoon session of the Maharashtra Assembly, which has been pending for over a month now. So an official notification has already been issued saying that the monsoon session of the Maharashtra Assembly will now begin from the 10th, that is day after tomorrow, clearly showing that the cabinet expansion will finally take place tomorrow. Though right now the formula seems to be 7 and 8, that is 7 for the Shinde camp and 8 for the BJP camp. Sources indicate that over the night that formula is likely to change as negotiations will continue to keep on happening, because even the independents want to jump on the ship. If more and more members from both the Shinde camp as well as the BJP camp have been lobbying for a ministerial berth, and that is why sources indicate that though the formula right now seems to be almost a 50-50, 8 for BJP and 7 for Sena, that is likely to change overnight. So there's no point in giving a formula as of now, but everybody wants to jump on the ship right now. Cabinet expansion finally happening in Maharashtra tomorrow at around 11 a.m. in Raj Bhavan, and the monsoon session of Maharashtra Assembly to begin from day after tomorrow for almost 11 days, for almost 9 days, I beg your pardon, out of which most of them are public holidays. So in fact, the session will go on for hardly 4 days, 4 working days.
Okay, Vinaya, thanks a lot for getting us all those details.